Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the WorldSkills Special Edition 2022 here in Cleveland, Ohio. I can tell you, well, hold on, let me also welcome everybody on the live stream. Not only is this being syndicated here in Cleveland, Ohio, but this is being syndicated all around the world to all of our friends that are also enjoying skills competitions in Europe, North America, Asia, and all around. And guys, I can tell you this has just been an extraordinary week, not only for our competitors, but also for our delegates, experts, and us here at Lincoln Electric. And many of you that are watching this presentation online or may even be here in the audience may be wondering, well, what is WorldSkills and what is this thing called skills and how is this thing so important? And when I was talking to people outside today and getting ready for this program, I was reminded that, we have 22 countries represented here in Cleveland, Ohio, that are the best of what they do. And when we talk about the best of the best, we talk about how they achieve excellence, how they achieve the status that they do. They compete and they train for years to come here. And when we talk about these competitors, we don't just talk about a skills event, but we talk about benchmarking education and training, not only for their country, but for around the world. And these students here, these competitors here, not only are making a difference in their own lives, but they're making a difference for people all around the world. And how significant this is, I'll tell you a little story. I was talking to somebody outside today, and I asked them, I said, well, how significant is it for your competitor to win a gold medal here at WorldSkills? And they said, Jason, it's really important for us because it's a part of our economic development, and our country believes in this so strongly. If they win a gold medal, our government's going to pay them $40,000 US. If they win a gold medal, their military service is only 12 days. That's pretty cool for some people. If they win a gold medal, they can pick any premier university to attend in their country. And if they win that gold medal, they get a parade when they get home, and they're invited to participate in that parade for life. They're heroes. It's like LeBron James coming back to Cleveland to win the national title. That's how important these skills are to a lot of our friends that come here to compete, and a lot of our friends around the world that compete at the regionals and even within their countries. So this is a major, major event and a major milestone for a lot of our people, and I can't wait to introduce you to our competitors. So let's get started with meeting our competitors. And here we go. United Arab Emirates. Austria. Belgium. Canada. Kazakhstan. Netherlands. Portugal. And now I'd like to introduce our COO of Lincoln Electric, Steve Hedlund, to make a few comments.
Thank you, Jason. Lincoln Electric is very proud to have the opportunity to host this event because it highlights two core values that are very important to our company. The first is the power of helping individuals achieve their full potential. Starting with the founding of the company by the Lincoln brothers over 125 years ago, we have always believed that if you help individuals develop their abilities and then apply those abilities to make their world a better place, great things happen. I know that all the competitors that made it here today spent an incredible amount of time and effort to reach this point, and the skills, and probably more importantly, the self-confidence and self-presence that you develop through that process will serve you very well through your careers and through the rest of your lives. The second core value is the importance of welding. Modern society relies on welding for food, energy, transportation, and shelter. And I hope that all the competitors, when you go back to your home countries, will inspire the next generation of youth to follow in your footsteps. And we look forward to continuing to work with the education and workforce development agencies of the countries that are here today to find better and faster ways to train the next generation of welders. And lastly, I'd like to thank all the people that worked so hard behind the scenes to make this event a reality. Your work is truly inspiring. Thank you very much.
And now I invite Gary Konarska, Executive Director of the American Welding Society, to share a few comments.
Well, good evening, everybody. As Jason mentioned, I'm the Executive Director and CEO of the American Welding Society. And I have to say, it's such an honor to be standing here tonight as one of the sponsors of the welding competition for the WorldSkills Special Edition 2022. All of the competitors did an excellent job. I had an opportunity today to review all of the different work pieces, and I could not believe the skills, the quality that went into each of those pieces of work. I know it's been a long journey to come here to Cleveland, and to have this opportunity after so many years to compete on the world stage, you should all be very proud of yourselves. At the American Welding Society, we're looking at the skills gap specific to welding as something that's critical to the future of not just the U.S., but to the world itself. And we look at addressing this skills gap in multiple ways. And we've really now focused in on 4 different pillars of how we want to help to bridge this gap: awareness, accessibility, automation, and productivity. So when you look at awareness, today, to bring the next generation into the welding industry, we need to be present where those in the next generation are. And that's social media. That's being present in video form. It's engaging and working with others that are providing educational content beyond just what the American Welding Society is producing. Next, you look at accessibility. So the American Welding Society Foundation is doing a tremendous job to support those coming into the welding industry through scholarships, through welding grants to schools, as well as to fellowships. And by having that ability to bring more people into the welding industry from many diverse backgrounds is critical to filling that skills gap. But now as I talk about automation, and you think about how does that apply to the skills gap, I know here in the US in particular, we're going to be short roughly 84,000 welders per year through 2025. And as many people as we're introducing and bringing into the industry, it's just not enough, and it's just not fast enough. And so the promotion of automation is something we all must embrace, whether that's collaborative robots, commonly called cobots, or other types of more simple automation as well. It will take welders to actually run the automation. Automation does not replace welders, it supplements welders. It's something we must be advocating for as an industry. And then lastly, productivity. As we look at how do we weld faster, how do we do more with the same number of people? How do we get more out of the workforce that's there? That's critical that we find more ways to embrace productivity efforts as well. So again, on behalf of the American Welding Society, congratulations to all the competitors. You've done an excellent job, you've reached the world stage, and best of luck to win that gold medal. Thank you.
And now, a message from WorldSkills.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be speaking to you today and representing the WorldSkills community. Like all of you, I know how special WorldSkills is. In the 5 years I've been part of this community, I never experienced something quite so remarkable as WorldSkills Competition 2022 Special Edition. It is, in fact, a unique experience and one that I'm very proud to be a part of. And I'm in awe of your skills. You clearly have so much expertise and dedication, and you've proved yourselves to be worthy WorldSkills champions. Thank you to our friends and global partners, Lincoln Electric. For the past week, you've opened your doors to WorldSkills. You made every element of this event possible, and for that, we're truly grateful. Thank you also to our global partners who have sponsored this competition, to the American Welding Society, Autodesk, Lincoln Electric, Mitsui Toyo, and Stanley Black & Decker. Your ongoing commitment to skills and your pursuit of precision, quality, and innovation make you important partners and friends to us here at WorldSkills. I also want to say thank you to Skills USA. Your mission, your passion, and your reach is making skills more accessible right across the US. And of course, we're indebted to Samsung, our overall event presenter. Your support and the support of all our expert skills management teams, members and partners around the world has brought the WorldSkills community even closer together. And I'm sure it has meant so much to our champions to finally work side by side with the very best of the best. I remember how important that was for me. During WorldSkills Abu Dhabi 2017, I had one of the most intense, memorable, and exciting moments in my life so far. I've never forgotten it, and it has shaped my career and the person who I have become. So I would like to end by saying to all the competitors, you have made us proud. Not just because of what you've done this week, but what you have done in the months leading up to this. You have shown us what skills excellence really looks like. You have shown us that if we use our skills in the right way, then together we can create new opportunities, solve problems, reimagine industries, and improve lives. Our skills really can change worlds. So, I encourage you to use all your skills well, not just during the event, but after it. Remember, this is just the beginning after all. I encourage you to be part of the WorldSkills Champions Trust and continue your WorldSkills journey with us. As this event closes, we know that other skills events will be starting across the world. WorldSkills Competition 2022 Special Edition will continue. For now, to everyone in Cleveland, a heartfelt thank you from me and the WorldSkills community. Enjoy the rest of the closing ceremony.
And now, let's meet our competitors of Skill 10, Welding. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the announcements of our winners for Skill 10. For bronze, Jordan Parker, USA. And this year, we actually had 2 gold place winners, and that is from Japan. And the second gold place winner is from Korea, Youngwon Kim. And now it's time to meet the competitors of Skill 42 construction metalwork. And the winners of Skill 42, bronze goes to France. And in silver, from Chinese Taipei, Zhang Wei Hong. And for the 2022 Special Edition Skill 42 Gold Place winner is Korea! Sung-Yo Kim! And now, we're going to award the Medallions of Excellence for Skill 10. And to get a Medallion of Excellence in any skill, you must finish in the top 50% of the competition, but not yet the medalist for that competition. So this year for Skill 10, Moon Chun Lan, Hong Kong, China. Zion Chang from Chinese Taipei. Pedro Ribeiro from Portugal. Dayton Playford from Canada. Daniel Schnagel from Austria. William Hunt, United Kingdom. Killian Bove from Belgium. Jamie Leahy from Ireland. And Bart Williams from the Netherlands. Congratulations. And this year, for our Medallion for Excellence in Skill 42 Construction Metalwork, Riku Kawabata from Japan. Want to make 2 rows.
Feel something up my ass.
Okay, the medalists for 42 and the medalists for skill 10, stay here. Medallions, you're excused. Thank you. There we go. Do skill 10. Skill 10 over here. Skill 10. Skill 10. You too. Come here. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Okay, we're good. Back to the seats.
Back to seats? For sure?
I think so. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And now a special presentation that highlights the events of this week. So now we're going to ask all competitors to come down for a group picture of skill 10 and skill 42. All competitors. You need to be in the front. There you go. Can you get down there? And he's back. Huh? You're doing good.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
All right, thank you. Back to your seats. Back to your seats. Thank you. That's it, right? That's it, right? That's ours. Okay. Now, so that concludes our WorldSkills formal presentation. But if you would indulge me, all, what I'd like to do is, we here at Lincoln Electric, you know, we may not do this every day, and I want to tell you a little story about a timeline. We were going to do WorldSkills, and WorldSkills was originally scheduled for Shanghai, China. And so about this time, we're supposed to be in Shanghai, China. And last May, we started thinking about, well, what happens if China may not be able to host the WorldSkills competition? And we thought, you know, there's probably something we can do with this. And then about the end of May, it was declared that China would not be able to host the WorldSkills competition. And the discussion started. Well, what do we do? How are we going to do this? And WorldSkills reached out to many of the global partners and many of the country members around the world and said, would you be willing to host an event if we would still have an event, but yet let's spread it around the world? And we thought, you know what, I think we can pull this off. And so in June, we started asking more questions and started talking more about it. But then about July, we made the firm commitment that Lincoln Electric would support and host Skill 10 and Skill 42. And then we started assembling the team. And what I would like to do today is recognize the team here at Lincoln Electric that really made this happen. Everybody here got to see a great event, and I've heard how great this event was, and this was the best event across all of the WorldSkills competitions globally, right? Now, on the team of Lincoln Electric, we pulled together a core team to really pull this off, and the time frame that we had to pull off this event was about 2.5 months to get everything coordinated, everything situated, because about August time, you all really didn't know if the competition was going to happen or where it was going to happen. It wasn't until about August that that was really declared. So I'd like to welcome each of our team members down individually so we can thank them for all the work that went into pulling off WorldSkills Special Edition here in Cleveland, Ohio. Beth Berry, part of our marketing team, has been diligent in sharing the message out with the world, creating the social media post, helping us get the story put together for WorldSkills. So I'd like to welcome Beth Berry down to the front. One of the other things we did is we had countless and countless hours in our weld school, and our welding instructors really stepped up to the plate. And I'd like to invite Kelly Bean down to the front. Kelly Bean was instrumental in setting up the weld school and making sure that all of the areas were safe, and he was our official EMT for health and safety during the event for this whole time that we had the WorldSkills Special Edition on. I'd also like to invite Rick Burns. Rick Burns down to the front. Rick is part of the team. Rick is part of the team that gets to work behind the scenes and make all the magic happen. He helped create the posters. He helped create all the great media and the t-shirts and everything else and all the things that we had created. And Andreas Fetz, up there at the top, he's controlling our PowerPoint. He's our international marketing manager. Andreas Fetz really helped us put the story together and working with Beth Berry and the team here in the U.S. to get this out to the world and tell the world what we're doing here in Cleveland, Ohio. Now this next fella, he might be a little short, but he's mighty. Oh, Charlie LaRich. Now, old Charlie, Charlie's our chief welding instructor at the welding school, and before I really committed to this, I pulled Charlie in my office and I said, Charlie, we have the opportunity to host WorldSkills Special Edition. Are you in?
Yes, I am.
Without a shadow of a doubt. So thank you, Charlie, for helping us get this thing pulled together. Brandon Mulebrandt. Brandon Mulebrandt is not only the chair of the AWS committee that helps select the U.S. competitor, but he's very instrumental in the Skill 10 and pulling Skill 10 off and making sure that Lincoln Electric has a great position in the knowledge base and has a successful event every year. And Brandon has been doing this for many, many years. He doesn't look this old, but I think it's close to 30. But we thank you for all your help. Floyd Oakley. Floyd is another one of our unsung heroes that helped work tirelessly for weeks to help get the weld school together. Make sure your toolboxes are ready. Make sure the toolboxes are set. All the stuff is put out in place. We couldn't do it without our Floyd Oakley. Heather Shaddle. Heather Shaddle's new to our team. Good job, Floyd. Heather Shaddle's new to our team, but she took on the volunteers, took on organizing everybody and all the things around this. We couldn't thank Heather more for all the work that she's done. Chris Pavlak. Chris is part of the media team that helped put a lot of the media together, and the final video that you watched for this last week was created by Chris. And Victoria Valor. So Victoria's really, she's also new to our team and pitched in without a question took on the challenge and then really helped out working with the marketing team and others, and also organizing all of the things in the background that helped make this event successful. And last but not least, I need to thank Dorothy Schmidt for all of the work that she did. Many of you around the world have contacted Dorothy and coordinated most of your activities for traveling to the U.S., hotels, everything else. I could not have pulled this off without Dorothy and the rest of the team. So for me and Lincoln Electric and all the competitors and our guests, thank you for all you've done in the last 2 months. It's a monumental task, and I can't thank you enough. Congratulations. Thank you all.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you, Mr. Skills.
Thank you. And you're staying. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. And everybody can go, and I think, Brandon, you have a presentation, correct? Sure. And now I'd like to invite Gary Konarska.
So I was advised that I'm standing between us and dinner and other things. But again, this opportunity to be a part of hosting Skill 10 and Skill 42 was an honor of a lifetime for the team. And so on behalf of the American Welding Society WorldSkills USA Competition Committee and all of the past contestants from the U.S. that were here this week in Cleveland, we have a token of appreciation to each of the competitors that our team would like to hand out. So at this point in time, I'd like to invite all of the competitors from Skill 10 and Skill 42 to please come down and accept this token of appreciation for all of your hard work.
A little delay. Thank you, everybody, and congratulations to all the competitors and everybody. It's now time for dinner. Thank you, everybody.